Hi everyone, I want to share a quick recipe with you. This is one that my husband came up with. He used to be a professional chef. He's just great all around. Anyway, this is called chicken Florentine. It is so good. Now I've adapted it to the HCG diet. It's absolutely delicious and I can't wait to get back to the normal version. And I'll explain what the normal version has versus the HCG version. But first you're going to start off with your chicken. Now I've pre-measured this amount of chicken. I had it in my vacuum pack from my Food Saver. That's 100 grams of chicken. And it was vacuum packed, but I went ahead and slid it so there's some air in there because I'm going to pound it out. Now you've got this pounder here, and it has several different sides. This would be for beef when you want to tenderize it. Mostly I'm going to use the flat end for the chicken. I'm going to pound that out. So I'll go ahead and do that. Now if you keep it in the pouch to pound it, then or a Ziploc bag would be good too, because then you keep all the mess away. It's not going to splatter anywhere. And you'll keep it contained. You might want to use this method of pounding out meat when you've had a really trying day, because then you can beat the snot out of it. Okay, here you have your flattened chicken breast, notice. Very flat. Now you're going to want to lay it out on a surface. I go ahead and just lay it out on top of the bag. And what I've done, I've taken a little bowl and I've put in that minced garlic that I mentioned yesterday that you can get in a jar from Walmart that only has the garlic and water and some sort of natural preservative. I forgot what it was called. Whoops, I'll have to look that up. Anyway, and I put some of my chopped parsley in together with a little bit of chicken broth. Now what my husband does is he'll put it in with olive oil, which is very good for you on phase 3, but phase 2 it doesn't really work. So you're going to take that and you're going to brush the chicken breast with it. Make sure that you kind of scoop up your garlic and your parsley. Oh, I also put in a little bit of sea salt, just a tad, because like I said, I really don't like to season my food with salt when I'm cooking. I more like to season it when I get it at the table, because that's my way of cutting down on salt. Now you take your spinach, and if you can get really large leaves, that would be good, but I had this bag of organic baby spinach, and larger leaves work great, so you don't have to work as hard. Just lay one leaf down and you're done. But what I'm doing here is I'm taking the spinach and I'm laying it on top of the chicken, covering the chicken completely with spinach. Okay, you'll notice that the chicken breast is completely covered with spinach. Now I'm going to roll it. So let me see if I can get the camera angle right so that you can see it. Okay, here's my chicken, and I'm rolling it. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep those chickies rolling. Ah. Now what I'm going to do is brush the rest of this with the rest of the chicken broth and any remnants of garlic and parsley that I have left. Now you could use melted coconut oil, brush it with that, or MCT oil, brush it with that. Either way, it's going to work. You know, you just want it a little bit moist on the top, and then you're going to put it in a 350 oven for about 15 minutes. Now, while I'm waiting for the chicken Florentine to bake, I want to share a dessert recipe. I haven't really shared any dessert recipes with you guys. This is a baked apple. It's pretty simple. I use an apple cutter, and then I'll take and slice one of the apple slices. I'll piece it into a muffin cup that I have already poured some sugar-free flavored syrup. Now in 4 of these cups, and actually 1 cup equals 1 of these apple wedges, but in 4 of them I'm using dulce de leche, flavor, which is it's a Spanish, Mexican, kind of a burnt sugar type taste. And for the rest of the, looks like there's 3 more left, I'm going to use this butter rum, sugar-free. Sugar-free. Now, I think that these are sweetened with Splenda, yes, if I'm not mistaken. Splenda I'm not real thrilled about after learning a little bit more about artificial sweeteners, and Splenda is probably the least offensive, but I prefer, you know, obviously Dr. S only allows stevia. Just for this purpose, I think we could probably find stevia flavored. Actually, I was, from what you guys are saying, I'm hearing that stevia has like toffee flavor. That might be good. But I don't have that. And when I did buy my flavored stevia, it was at Marlene's Market, which is a Whole Foods type natural market. It was like 15 bucks. Thank you very much. A little bit out of my price range to buy several, so I only bought 2 flavors, peppermint and chocolate, which I have thoroughly enjoyed in hot water. So that's why this is kind of leftover from my Adkin days, these sugar-free syrups, which last forever. And I'm going to put it in the oven at 325 for probably 20 minutes. I'm going to bake them in for quite a while, so it's going to be almost close to applesauce. Putting a little bit more of the butter rum over the top. And there you have it. Nice little dessert. Okay, now I've got the chicken breast is all finished. I'm going to slice it, about a 1/2 inch little rolls, and you'll see how nicely it comes out. Isn't that beautiful? And voila! I served this with the rest of the spinach, which I sauteed in chicken broth on the stovetop. And you have this quick little, pretty yummy dinner that's impressive for guests.